Hello? Hello there. Hi. How you doing? Hanzo here at the Hanzo Honey House. Gonna play a little bit of Marathon. And then we will... It's weird seeing a PlayStation logo on an Xbox game, but whatever. We're gonna play a little bit of Marathon in this server slam. If you know, you know. Okay. So... I kind of wanted to play this just to show it a little bit. Granted, the time I've spent on this game, I'm not good at it. And it's crossplay. It's free to play right now if you want to check it out. PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC. Crossplay compatible. Use your Bungie.net account if you have one. So, the whole premise of this game, at least from the little bit I'm taking away from it, is gameplay wise, you get in, you loot stuff, and you try to get out. Meaning, you land on a planet's surface, you find loot, and then you find your extraction point. Okay? Now, there are other characters you can play. They're called shells, and they have different abilities and things. So, when you start the game...
fight or stand aside.
Okay, I'll stand aside. Thanks for asking. When you start the game, you start as the Destroyer. He has a Seek and Destroy skill. It's like his quote-unquote ultimate skill, you know? It says, activate your shoulder-mounted missile pod. Dealing sustained damage to targets launches homing missiles, immobilizing and dealing damage upon impact. So, there's like a timer at the top of the screen. I think it's like 30 seconds or so. The more damage you do, then you shoot missiles at things, doing extra damage. Tactical ability. Riot Brigade. Toggled in an energy brigade, or barricade, I should say, that blocks incoming damage, draining tactical ability energy over time. Taking damage drains additional energy. So you're basically just a shield. A personal one-person shield. And they have two passive abilities. One is thruster while airborne. This one is thruster. Activate while airborne, fires boosters that thrust you in the direction you are moving. And then tactical sprint. Double press the sprint button to gain faster sprinting at the cost of generating heat. Now, the heat mechanic in this game, if you want to put it in a more universal term, is like your stamina gauge. When you do certain actions like run, use some of your passive abilities, it basically uses up this gauge. And then when you overheat, then you are locked out of using those abilities until the meter comes all the way down. Let's check out the rest of the characters. Well, actually, let's read about the Vandal, and then we'll just kind of go, oh, no, sorry. The Destroyer. We'll read his description, then we'll go on to the next one since we already addressed abilities. Role combat specialist. Tech is offense and defense, considering that he has offensive abilities to close the gap and do missiles, but he also has defensive properties like the shield we mentioned. Destroyers see conflict, advanced weapon systems, personal defense barricade, and increased movement abilities allow destroyers to take the fight to any threat or rival they encounter during a run. I don't know what those letters and numbers mean. I'm guessing that's just an in-universe quantifier. Next up, we have Vandal.
Good. Put me in already.
Sure, why not? Combat Anarchist. Enhanced movement. Vandals are troublemakers. Amplified movement abilities help cover ground at incredible speeds, changing any encounter in their favor. Microjets allow a secondary jump to reach higher ground, and a built-in disrupt cannon provides instant offense or defense when it is charged and ready to fire. So, their ultimate ability, as I'll use more universal terms, is overcharge your movement systems, reducing the heat generated from your movement abilities while increasing your movement and weapon dexterity. You can only carry 2 weapons. You do have access to a ordnance weapon. We'll look at the loadouts in a sec to explain all that. Disrupt Cannon is a tactical ability. Transform your arm into a cannon and fire a high-powered energy projectile that deals damages and pushes targets away. you can hold to overcharge your arm cannon, greatly increasing the size and damage of the blast. I've been playing this solo, so I've been using the Vandal as kind of like a more universal character, but we could try the other ones along the way.
I'll make my own luck.
This might be fun for me as well. Intel Specialist Threat Detection Recon. Recons use Intel as a weapon. Everything about Recon shells is geared towards identifying threats and providing insight into enemy locations and movements. Mark hostiles. Track wounded targets. Deploy a tracker drone to engage threats in unexpected ways. Haven't tried this character, but let's read on their stuff. Echo Pulse. Echo Pulse, activate your shell's advanced detection system, releasing a series of sonar pulses that reveal the location of enemies nearby. A very sonar ability. Shout outs to sonar. Tracker drone, deploy a mechanized microbot that tracks down enemies, nearby hostiles, I should say, and explodes, overheating any targets caught in the blast. That might be kind of fun, so they can't use their abilities if they're caught in the blast. Okay. Interrogation. When pinged by a hostile runner, you automatically receive warning in your shell's HUD. Performing a finisher on a runner pings their crew. So, this is very similar to Ash's ability in Apex Legends, where she has a passive ability to mark a death box, and those remaining team members show up on your map to let you know where they are. So that's kind of a fun idea if you're coming over from Apex. Stalker Protocol. After breaking a target's shield, they leave behind a lingering holographic trail for a short time, so you can follow them and know where they're going.
Quick and quiet.
Assassin. Shadow Agent. Invisibility systems. Assassins are lethal shadows. Active camo and synthetic smoke deployment allows for unseen strikes or the perfect cover during hostile engagements. The ability to move undetected makes assassins valued allies and lethal enemies. Smokescreen. Throw a smoke disc that emits a line of smoke fields. Now, that's a key note there, because normally smokes are kind of puffy, kind of round, you know. They aren't really in the sense of straight lines. In front of you, disrupting the optics of those who step inside. Active camo, tactical ability, activate your shell's camouflage systems, pulling a shroud of invisibility over yourself, performing offensive actions, taking damage, and using abilities or consumables briefly disrupts your invisibility. So if you're trying to use your invisibility to get away and then heal or try to attack somebody, you come uncloaked, which is fair and reasonable in these modern days. Shadow Dive. Hold the B button, because we're using an Xbox controller, to activate while airborne to slam a smoke disc onto the ground, deploying a smoke field. Which I think that would actually be a different spacing and sizing of smoke in comparison to the smoke screen. And then Shroud. Your shell automatically activates its camouflage system when entering any smoke field, making you invisible. Invisibility persists for a short time after leaving a smoke field. So these two, Shadow Dive and Shroud, kind of work together, it sounds like, where you can jump in the air, slam on the ground, throw your smoke down, and then be invisible while in said smoke, which can be beneficial to a degree when you think about it, because while the enemies from afar can't see you, they'll know someone's over there in the smoke, or at least they may think so. Next character.
Integrating combat and support systems.
Triage. Field medic. Damage mitigation. Triage saves lives. That's generally what that word means, I believe. Deployable healing drones and onboard reboot abilities allow triage runners and their crews to keep running after taking damage. Mend health and shields even reboot crewmates at a distance to survive and fight again and again. That sounds like kind of my jam. Reboot Plus. We got ultimate ability, ready your shell's emergency defibrillator system. Hold right trigger, lock on to downed crew members or hostile targets, and fire your Reboot Plus device system at them, which revives crew members and EMPs hostiles. Oh, that's fun. While active, you can hit the button confirmation again to cancel. Okay, alright, I like that. Med drone. Deploy a floating medical drone that attaches to crew members and restores health and recharges shields. Oh, maybe I should be using this guy. Because, yeah. Prevents them from bleeding out while downed. Okay. Shareware.exe. Benefits from medical consumables are shared between crew members with med drone attached to them. Okay. And then battery overcharge. Divert energy from your cooling systems to boost your performance of your weapons at the cost of generating additional heat. While active, breaking a target shield with a volt weapon EMPs them. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. And then there's another character which we can't really read their abilities because we haven't figured out how to unlock them yet. Let's just read their stuff anyway. Covert acquisitions, advanced heist mechanics. A thief always wins their eyes on the prize, or always keeps their eyes on the prize. Use enhanced visors and piloted drones to remotely locate and acquire valuable loot. Okay. You're kind of getting me here. Steal from a zone or rival runners. Okay. Then make an escape to push the advantage with the thief's deployable grapple device. What? Okay. I like where that's going. And then I unlocked this character at level 3.
Taking control of Rook.
Oh. So, Rook can only join run solo. It comes pre-equipped with a basic loadout. When selected, any previous gear will equip and move back to the vault. Okay. So then, what's their abilities? Recuperation. Activate your prototype frame's emergency repair system to slowly restore health. Interrupt it when you take damage. Okay. And then Signal Mask. Activate a temporary holo display mask to deceive US or UESC forces, making them unaware of your presence. Disrupt it when you sprint or take damage. So you can disrupt or confuse the NPCs in the game, because this is a PvPvE game, and so that the computer-controlled enemies won't attack you, it sounds like. And then this one, literally, you can gain health back. Has no passive abilities any otherwise, and you have to run solo with this thing. It requires season level 3. Good luck. This is more of an advanced character. But let's try triage
Survival
today.
is violence.
And we'll go on to the next discussion. Loadouts. Now, as you can tell, there's a lot going on here. Okay. You start with 16 slots, which include your weapons, your abilities, your consumables, etc., etc. Okay. You can equip a backpack, an additional backpack space if you find that item. But again, the risk versus reward is if you go into a run and you lose, also, you know, you get killed out or whatever, you lose all of that equipment. You lose it on the field. So you have to strategize how you want to use your equipment along with the times you want to use your stuff. But there are things that allow you to... Weapon slot missing, weapon missing. Okay, core slot. So you get 2 weapons, you have the 16 slot backpack, and you get equipment. So like it says here, slot for active equipment, claymores, grenades, etc. used in combat. Cores, you can equip like additional abilities you find in the field. That's the cores. You can get 2 of them. And then you get a leg implant spot, a torso implant spot, and a head implant spot. So how do? Oh. And then this is your vault. Your vault is basically the amount of things you can have in your personal bank. And this is the stuff you take from to go into a run. So you do start off in a basic area to kind of get your feet wet to know what's going on, and you can get some equipment in that process. I know it's a lot, and I'm only telling you what I've learned in less than 2 hours gameplay, so bear with me here. You can equip your weapons. You can equip extra backpack slots. You can equip... They have sponsored kits. So you basically put this on, and it'll give you a sponsored kit, which includes a weapon, some stuff in your backpack, so ammo, a health pack, and a shield pack, and then your equipment is an ammo crate in this setup. Now, other companies, I'll say, have different loadouts. So, like, this one has a different, has an SMG, for instance. But if you don't want to do that, you can install your own, like, these are implants here. Like, this is a torso implant. Defeating a hostile grants increased ADS speed, aim down sight, for those keeping score. And weapon handling to you and nearby crew members. This one, haptic feedback, while you have a lingering effect from a consumable, gain increased loot speed. And they have different effects as well, like melee explosive resistance, and then there's ammo, and then there's your consumables. Now, there is a limited amount of space. I'm guessing that you can increase your bank size as the game goes on. I'm guessing, or maybe when you gain levels or something like that. No. Oh, they call it, oh, wait, silk? Is that a currency? What? Yeah, there's like a limit of everything. So I guess you can like sell stuff too? Oh yeah, you can sell items for currency. There is just a lot of negotiating when it comes to this game. And the currency you can get, you can go to the armory and buy weapons. So you can buy your ammo and your guns and your items and things like that. So in case you do run out of items, you can buy new stuff. But again, risk versus reward. The stuff you take into a run with you, if you do not extract before you get killed, you lose all your stuff. And so that's why these sponsor kits, which apparently this one is particularly free because it's pretty basic, is kind of helpful. So you can go into a run with minimal risk to losing your good stuff you find until you get comfortable enough with how the game flow plays and all of that. Does I have one customized thing? What is the customized thing? I don't know what the customized thing is. Yeah, I don't know. In any event, that's what I've learned so far about this game. So let's get into a run. Let's see what we can do here. What I think I will do, because what I've been doing is I've been running by myself and it hasn't been very good for me. So you have certain zones you can pick from. So this one's perimeter. This one's dire marsh. I haven't checked this one out yet because I haven't succeeded here. Personal preference. And then outposts. Apparently the zone's locked. Maybe it may not be available in this version of the game. Who knows? Well, let's go to perimeter and we will fill our crew. I've been running solo and been getting cooked. All right, so let's get in here and see what happens. Yeah, these loading screens are kind of wild though. Like, I don't understand the symbolism. Well, thank you for stopping by, Crow. Don't think you guys heard that, but I heard that. Network strong. Okay. And so when you do spawn into the map, you are given a fixed, location to start from. And then you just work your way around the map, and then once the extraction points come up, you have to find a way to get out. And here we go. Now, there are...
Every rebirth is a step towards death, and each death is a new beginning.
You don't say. Now, there are objectives, like you could see in the top right corner, that I'm Bravo 2, and so my objective's in the top right corner. Oh my god, bro, what are... Oh, wow. How do I... Oh, good Lord in heaven. I don't know what's up with that dude's microphone, but it had to go. So... Damn. So, and there's also debuffs as well. So notice I just got hit by that toxin. The bottom right hand corner. Now I'm losing health. Literally losing health. And it's a really long time. It's like 20 seconds of being infected. I actually can die from this. Oh no.
See this?
Oh, and then I have another debuff. I forgot what that debuff was. Oh, jeez. Okay. Reduced healing. Health and shield consumables take longer to use. Use a mechanics kit to remove. I don't have one of those. Drone buddy!
Down over here!
What happened to you? I don't know what's going on over there. Is this gonna be a bad time? Yeah, this is gonna be a bad time. I think this is an NPC. Oh yeah, that's definitely an NPC. Through the window. Heal. Yeah, these NPCs are kind of vicious though. So it's like... So not only are there threats from the NPCs, there are threats from the players as well. Looks like our third quit. So fine with me. He's really annoying anyway. The slowest opening door ever. Oh, he needs healing. Let's see if I can...
Doctor's orders.
Oh, I'm infected now because I went through that toxic area. I didn't even realize that was a toxic area.
Prepare for increased hostile action.
Oh, lovely. I'm just gonna hide in the bathroom. Why is this bathroom... I don't know. Anyway, it's fine.
Curious.
Data pad.
Signal recall window closes in 20 minutes.
Oh, mechanics kit. That's what I needed. Nice. So now, hardware resist, that is... Well, stats are temporarily maxed out, reducing the duration of status effects that debilitate your runner's physical chassis, was it? That's not how this works, huh?
USC reinforcements incoming.
Close the door.
Med drone out.
I didn't even knock that guy down, though. But see, the difference was that was an actual player shooting at us on the stairs. Oh, I got credit for that kill. Okay. Thank you. I'll pick up the genetic records. I don't mind. Yep. Ammo kit.
Need this?
Okay, what do we got in here? Requires north relay storage key. Okay. So this game has like that same appeal of okay, you're good, you're fine, you're chilling, you're looting, and then it kind of picks up in a hurry, you know? Oh.
This might help.
Oh, this is that guy I knocked down earlier. I'll take those leg mods. And I'll take that as ammo crates. Baller. You can have whatever you want after that. Okay. Don't go to the toxic area. So, I feel like this game has a different level of stress in comparison to other shooters. Because it almost seems like you can basically get murked by anything you see in front of you, which includes NPCs and it includes live players. Now, what is this? Do I shoot this down? Apparently. What's this? Chem grenade? Okay. Oh, are you not? Yeah, go ahead and you can pick through that too. So, acquire new cal employee ID infested from the infested building in the columns. Enhance ammo crate. I'll take that. Sure. Well, I'm full now. So, columns?
Curious.
Birds? Okay. So I feel a little more successful right now. Clearly playing a healing character is more important. Oh, this is the extraction thing. So here we go. So this is a good discussion. So in order to be extracted, you have to fight your way through getting extracted. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm in trouble. Oh, I'm in trouble. Dang it.
Over there.
Oh yeah, you're dead too. I think they're tough, man. See what I mean? This game can go from like 0 to 100 very quickly. You're cool, you're looting, and the next thing you know, you're getting handled by some matter transfer and...
I have detected an opportunity for considerable profit.
Oh. Oh, did he end up getting extracted? Oh, he ended up getting out. Oh, so you can get extracted even though you're down? Interesting.